Hey, what the flying?
We here. We back.
We're back.
Bath and Body Works. Somebody
went.
spent almost $100 in there.
I went.
And I was in the car monkeying with the air conditioner on.
I went. How you monkey with the AC on?
Oh yeah, you're right. That
You
makes
wasn't
sense.
monkeying.
You know what? I was trying to be frugal. I was trying to be cheap.
You was trying to be cheap.
Want to save money on gas. So I kept switching on and off, on and off.
We got gas.
Well, anyway, what that lady say, we can burn the air conditioning because we is not
poor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jurassic World. We haven't seen it, but we look at reviews. I didn't want to check it out
Today.
However, I'm considering. I don't know. It might be worth it.
Might be worth it to go see it.
So we got to see how we feel
Yeah.
first. I'm gonna try to do my little split bananas.
Ice
No,
cream?
not banana split. My sundae.
And wet walnuts.
Wet walnuts, yes,
Yes.
but not too much syrup because it makes me cough.
Nobody eat them things with you.
I know. Diamond for today.
Another diamond.
If you see your partner walking in the house and they seem to have an attitude, that's if they drive on their own back and forth to work.
Right.
Give them at least 30 minutes to cool off before you ask them anything.
Right.
Because if they feel like they want to talk about it, they will. You don't have to pressure them.
No, they'll talk about it, but you got to give people time when they get off to sort of like decompress from what they already did throughout the whole day before they get to you. Because then what happens is you can say one thing and they already there.
Yeah.
And then they'll come and lash out on you even though it's not meant towards you. It's just the fact you didn't give them this taste.
I think women do that the best though. Like a man, for the most part, most men don't like to talk much anyway. But
No,
I would say
be quiet most of the time.
women would pretty much be the talkers in a relationship. Some men like to talk. Like me, I'm a natural talker.
Yeah.
Hands down, I can talk. My daddy loved to talk. Like my brother, more on the timid side or shy side, but he will talk.
He will talk.
My sister's a talker.
Yeah.
And my oldest daughter,
Is a talker.
hands down, she'll talk your ear off.
Yes.
Just like me.
Wait, one more thing.
My youngest son, I mean my son,
Yes.
he's
When I say youngest son,
my son. You see my hair growing?
I see.
Look pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. But normally I would have been there and cut it off.
We'll see how long it lasts.
But yeah, my son. Yeah, I said my youngest son.
Yeah,
Shit,
you
I
say
only got
youngest
one
son. I was like, what youngest son you talking about?
But yeah, my son, he's not much of a talker at all. He takes after his mother, y'all. But my youngest daughter,
Yes.
that's kind of where the youngest part came from.
Yes.
She ain't gonna say nothing. If you don't say nothing to her, she ain't
gonna say nothing to you.
So yeah, I guess that's the way it should be nowadays.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So that way you won't get into no mess. If you ain't out there running your mouth, nobody won't be saying, who you talking to?
you don't start nothing, don't be nothing. I got a story to tell you.
Okay.
When I was in 6th grade, these guys say they didn't like me, and I was wondering why they didn't like me. Of course, it was all about a girl. So we went to the lunchroom,
You and these
and my
girls.
it's always a girl.
You and these girls.
Well, at least that tells you I'm not gay, because I like women.
Yes.
So yeah,
That part.
Now I knew that from a young age, and plus it didn't help that a lot of my cousins and a few of my uncles had some red tapes.
You
So
know
I see a
red
few.
tapes.
I see a couple yellow tapes.
Yellow.
My cousin used to sell them to me, and I used to take them and sell them to my friends. So profit.
You just telling all your
I'm telling
business.
everybody business.
Wow.
But yeah, this 25, 26, 28, 27 years ago.
I think you forget how old you are.
Dang.
You about to be 43. So you
So
talking
that
like
means I
30
must
some
be
years ago, bro.
30 years ago. Golly. Yeah, anyway.
Anyway,
What I was saying
in
was,
6th grade,
I was in 6th grade,
and it was this girl.
there was this girl. She let me feel up on her and everything on the bus.
In 6th grade?
6th grade.
That's crazy.
And we did everything except hunch. But old people say hunching.
Oh, God.
I ain't did that.
No, I would hope not.
We was on the bus.
In 6th grade,
So-
you was about what, 12, 11?
About 12 or 13, something like that.
What you doing?
11, something like that. But you know the long seats on the bus?
Yeah, the one-seater.
Yeah,
It's
the
one long seat,
right.
yep.
But I sat on the end right here, by the
And-
window, where you can put the window down. You got to press the two.
Oh, you sat in the
Slides.
inside.
Yeah, on this side. She was on this side.
So she was on the
I said, put your
walkway.
jacket across your legs now. I put my hand on the other side of the thing like that, and I was just touching it. I didn't know why I was touching. Couldn't find out I was rubbing her brother's legs the whole time.
That's what you get.
Well, at
Should've
least
been
he was soft.
Well, you shouldn't have been doing that on no bus.
Okay, so yeah, the same girl. I ain't gonna call her name.
Okay.
But yeah, so
I'm listening.
long story short, like they say.
Yes.
I was trying to talk to her because she had looked good.
She had hands in.
Yes.
Okay.
She was kind of similar to what's such as what you look like.
I got you.
And so yeah, I don't discriminate though. But she went back to her boyfriend. She tell me I can rub on her now. Went back to her boyfriend. That jigger must have waited good till I got off the bus early that morning. Everybody was looking. I walk with my tray. That jigger pushed me, wait good till I turned my back and pushed me. And I slide across the lunchroom floor, and my plate went this way.
And where you went?
And I went that way.
Okay.
That's when I saw the devil in person. The devil told me, you know how they say, you got an angel on this side
and the devil on
and the devil on that side. I ain't had no angel on my shoulder. All I see was the devil. The devil was on my shoulder.
And what happened?
He said, get him. I got up. I ain't brushed myself off. I had corn and everything all over my shirt. Mashed potatoes.
So this was lunch?
Yes. It was lunchtime. I'm telling you.
So cafeteria full.
Cafeteria full. 100 something people in there. Oh. I ain't saying nothing. I went up to him. Wow. Pow. Boom. Pow. Fighting. Whatever the case was. And
then what happened?
And anyway, we were fighting. Teacher came and they broke us up or whatever the case is and took us to the office and said, why were y'all fighting? Who started? I said, the guy pushed me. That helped me because that's self-defense.
Right.
I didn't start it.
That means he was aggressive.
Yeah, so they suspended him for 3 days.
Right.
But what I was saying was, years later, if I saw this individual still, we still can laugh and talk about it.
Yeah.
And I asked him years later, why did you push me on the floor? Like what we was fighting for?
And what he said?
I was just defending myself, being embarrassed.
Right.
He said because he thought that I had something against him because his girlfriend, I almost called her name. She a friend of my Facebook page too. But anyway, told him that I say that she don't deserve him. He don't deserve her.
Why?
Because he is a player. He's a dog.
Y'all think about this in sixth grade?
She need to be with me. Because I'm a real man. First of all, I wasn't a man.
You was a boy.
I was a boy. He was a boy. She was a girl.
But we talking about sixth grade.
Yeah, and she told me I could rub on her.
Who
just about got beat up.
Who thinks about that?
For nothing.
Who thinks about that in sixth grade?
But I know that's crazy. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a story I could tell you. But I asked him, like I said, years and years later. He said because he thought I had something against him. I'm like, oh my God.
So it wasn't even about her.
It wasn't about her. Because I never spoke to him. We ain't spoke.
Right.
I'm
well,
like,
how she had a boy? Wait. How she had a boyfriend but tell you can rub up on her?
I guess
you never thought about that?
I ain't care about that. I was just happy to rub.
Wow.
But y'all, I ain't gonna let y'all, leave y'all hanging. It wasn't 7 months after that I met Trina. Not 7 months after that. 7 years after that. I'm about to say, what the hell?
7 months?
Yeah, 7 years after that I met Trina. Because I'm assuming I was probably 12, 13.
Okay.
That makes sense. Because you was 16 when I met you.
Yeah.
So therefore, I was probably 18, 19.
So 6 years later.
6 years later, yeah. Not 7.
Yeah.
So yeah, that go to show you how God works. But what I'm saying, make sure if you feel like somebody got something against you, it doesn't hurt to ask them.
What's
but
the
don't
problem?
don't ask them, how you doing? Is everything okay?
Right.
And that's all. Just see where it go from there.
Yeah.
But if they want to do something, then it is what it is.
Right. But most people don't know. They just assume that people don't like them because somebody else said something. instead of approaching the person itself. I don't get that.
And he waited. I turned my back, got my food, and pushed me on the ground, on the floor.
He sneaked you.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
He sneaked me.
He sneaked you.
That means he was scared.
That's a coward
to try
move.
to fight me face to face.
That's a coward move. If you gotta
That's a
sneak
coward.
somebody, that ain't good. You
Yeah.
should be able to do it face to face.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying to y'all, and that was
Yeah, everybody's grown now.
Yeah, we grown and we got
But
a
moral
good
of the story
situation.
is,
if you're gonna fight somebody, make up in your mind
mm-hmm.
a better reason aside from you assume
Right.
or somebody say.
He say, she say.
Ask them,
Right.
and then what it is, let it be.
That's it. We take it where you want to go.
And that's a fact. But I suggest you don't fight
Right.
because there's other things to do. Like you can like talk about and stuff, you know.
Yes.
Turn the other cheek and stuff if that's you.
But on the other hand,
But stay tuned for part 2.